I knew I'd share it with people.
Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Robert with the Not Move podcast, and we're going to be doing the wrestling segment. I got a few special guests with me, a few faces you know. Hey, let's get into it. We got Timbo on my right. We got Atrain. We got the Moose is in the house. We got
Hey, what's
Gremlin.
up?
We got Bando, and we got Zip Zap. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. You know, we just had the Royal Rumble, so why don't we go ahead and just start with the women's Royal Rumble? Liv Morgan wins the Rumble. What's your thoughts on it, y'all? You want to start us off, Timbo?
Yeah, I'll start it off. Liv Morgan came back with a vengeance. She said she's coming back to take what was hers. She delivered. She took care of her business. I hate that she had to eliminate one of her team members. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I told everybody what I came back to do, and that's what I did. So, with that being said, shout out Liv Morgan on the road to get that belt back. Let's get it.
All right, A-Train.
Yeah, I before we all broke this down and stuff, that was my favorite to win the Royal Rumble. I had a good suspicion since she fell short so many times that she would actually win it this time. So yeah, I actually kind of saw this one coming.
All right, Moose.
Well, I go a totally different direction. Um, Charlotte Flair was in there. She was number one entry. I thought she was going to repeat what her daddy did way back when and start number one and win the whole damn thing.
Sorry.
I figured they're trying to get her, eventually they're going to try to get her up there to tie her pop. I don't know if they're ever going to get her to beat Cena, but yeah, I was totally wrong. He booked Liv Morgan to win it. I'm not, I already said when she won it, she'll probably face Stephanie Valeria. Whatever. I'm not impressed.
All right. And Bando.
Eh,
I ain't watched Women's Rumble, so I can't speak on it.
All right. Gremlin.
Yeah, I like that Liv won. I've always liked Liv, and it's going to be interesting to see how they make this something we all want to watch at WrestleMania.
if I could add one thing, not to cut you off, but I'm a Becky Lynch fan, and I thought she was utilized horribly. I think she's getting ready to call it a jam and enter Hollywood, because she, but that's my, yeah.
Zip Zap.
I thought it was good. I didn't think it was a great rumble, but I thought it was a good rumble for. Actually, I thought it was a better rumble for a lot of the ladies who didn't win, who made really strong showings. As far as Liv winning, it was cool. It wasn't a great rumble, but for the ladies, it was a very good rumble. That's about it.
Right. I can totally agree with you. I kind of liked how it ended. I liked how we had Soruka, Tiffany Stratton, and Liv Morgan. I liked seeing the Soul Snatcher a lot. When Liv Morgan hit that Oblivion to Tiffany Stratton, man, I just knew it was over. As soon as I saw her go over the rope, I was like, yep, Liv Morgan won the Royal Rumble. All right. But leading to that, we had our second match of the night, man. This might be heartbreaking for some people. But for some people, man, if you like Gunther, man, congratulations, Gunther. Gunther defeats AJ Styles and takes his career. And before we get into it, man, I just would like to applaud AJ Styles for a great career, man. He had a great career.
He had a great run for the WWE, bro. Great run, bro.
I'm
Yes,
kind
sir.
of
I think he
surprised
went for
that
like
they
10 years. For like 10 years.
Yeah, he was in WWE for 10 years, but I remember watching him in TNA. I'm surprised. He said this was his final year of active in ring wrestling. I'm surprised he went with this, kind of. But then again, I think they're trying to push Gunther and give him this thing that he's retiring all the legends and get as much heat as possible. He's probably the most hated heel in WWE right now.
Agree. Timbo.
I actually like this push that they got Gunther on. This is my opinion. I love that he's a heel. I don't want them to turn him. I want him to continue taking people's careers. It makes the story big not only for him but for face value. Uh, I think AJ Styles. I didn't want it to end like that, but he's put in 20 plus years in the company too. Just in general. So it had to come to an end. I wish it would have ended a different way, but it is what it is, bro. But in general, I like this heel Gunther. This is my opinion. I like this heel Gunther.
Yes,
He has
sir.
an
I
old
agree.
school feel to him. You know what I mean? He's like kind of uh, old school heel, man. Just
Yeah.
everything about him's old school. You know.
Oh yeah, I'm digging it.
I can't stand Gunther. I
Well,
hate Gunther.
he's
I
doing
hate
his
Gunther.
job
Hey,
if he
hey,
can't stand him.
that's what he wants you to feel. That's why I like
Yep.
it.
Nah, bro. After what he did to my goat, bro, John Cena, bro. Nah, bro.
He's doing his job. If you can't stand him, he's doing his. He's getting the heat. Oh, he's
Yeah,
getting the
he's doing
heat,
what he's supposed to be doing.
and
But Atrian,
that's
what's
what.
your thoughts on it, man?
What's that?
I said, what's your thoughts on the AJ Styles match?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the hater here. I'm gonna turn into a classic hill here. I'm not moved by this. I'm not moved by this Gunther gimmick. We've seen this shit back in 2009 with Randy Orton with the Legend Killer gimmick. This is let me copy your homework, but make it look a little bit different. That's all this is. This Gunther, ending our legends' careers. I'm not moved by it. I've seen this before. We've had a Legend Killer. Now we have a career killer. Not a fan, sorry.
Hey, Randy did it better, bro. So Randy did it better.
Yeah, yeah, Bando. It's actually your go, Bando. Tell us about it.
Oh, Gunther. I hate him, bro. I can't stand him. Every time I look at him, I get mad, bro. Honestly, bro.
Hey,
He wants, they trying to push him like he's '09 Randy. You're not Randy. You will never beat Randy. You're not touching Randy. You'll never beat him.
Yes, facts.
I'm sorry.
Gremlin.
It's kind of akin to the argument we're about to have later. It's almost like you like the older better than the new, huh? It's a little weird. Um, I like it. I dig this. I dig what they're doing with Gunther. The dude is playing his character perfectly. He's supposed to be a shtick heel who beats you in the ring. That's why we hate him, is because they're showing him just beating and dominating stars in the ring as well as retiring guys. Now, he may not be connecting with the crowd, but this story has yet to end. So as of right now, I want to see how this all leads to WrestleMania this year. But I kind of like what they're doing with Gunther.
Yes,
I
sir.
agree. Zip.
Okay, I'll be the voice of reason here. The fact of the matter is, I've watched Gunther since he was on the Indies, well before NXT UK.
Walter, when he was
And
Walter.
back when he was Walter, and here's something that needs to be known about him. His style has not changed, which is extremely rare for WWE. And I love what they're doing with him. If you take a good look at Gunther, he's not doing what Randy Orton done. Oh, well, he's ending the careers of people. Yeah. We've seen millions of recycled stories, but he's different. He's not beating him with a special move. He's using an old school sleeper, an old school choke, and he's winning by saying, I can out wrestle and outlast you. And if you appreciate psychology of wrestling, he is a master at it. I appreciate what they're doing with Walter.
He's tapping people out. He's making them
And
quit.
one more thing, and every single time I hear a person say that they hate Walter, I say, damn, he's good.
Yeah, he's doing his job. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing, man. But leading to that, the third match of the Royal Rumble, people thought Sami Zayn was going to win this. In all reality, Sami Zayn wasn't winning this. In all
No.
reality, Drew McIntyre was going to be the face of WrestleMania when it came down to that.
Sami Zayn's time has peaked. They had an opportunity to do something with him during the Bloodline days. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good worker, but he's not the face of a company.
Facts. So Drew McIntyre wins that with a Claymore. If you want to start us off on that, Timbo.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Moose pretty much nailed it on the money, bro. I mean, they had their shot to freaking push Sami Zayn to be a face of the company for a nice little minute, man. But they kind of fumbled him and played around with him in a sense, kind of pushed him back. Now they're trying to push him back up. The match though, I liked the match pretty good. But I mean, I didn't see them. I didn't see what's his name dropping the belt. That would have been too fast, but that would have been a quick title changeover, man. He barely got his feet wet, So I think they got some things cooked up for him and everything, but I mean, not right now, Sami. Not right now. I mean, I love Sami, but not right now, bro.
Facts. Atrain.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I wasn't surprised by the outcome. Not a big fan. I mean, a lot of people love Sami Zayn. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a big fan of McIntyre. I'm not a big fan of Sami Zayn. I really could care less about the match. I'm just going to be honest.
Facts. Moose. You want to hit on?
What on? Why are you said with Sami Zayn? Like I said, he's a good worker. He has good matches, but he's not the guy. He's not the face. He's a mid card guy, maybe an upper mid card guy. But I think that ship has sailed on him. They had an opportunity maybe to have. They wanted Roman to have that belt for a long time, but there was an opportunity to maybe take the strap off of him, give it to Sami for a little bit, and then give it back to Roman. But they didn't do that. So, he's okay. He's okay. And him and Kevin Owens, once Kevin Owens comes back, it seems like they're always back and forth. They're really boys in real life. They came into the business together, but it's the same old pretty much shtick with him, So
Yeah.
Nice guy though, but he doesn't. I don't get psyched when I see Sami Zayn on the card,
Facts. Bando.
Bro, they've had years to push Sami Zayn. It's been, 10 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're still not pushing him, bro. Everybody knew McIntyre was going to win that match and give him belt, bro. Like, Sami had no chance against McIntyre.
All right.
I think he's more like a U.S. champion, intercontinental
mid-card guy.
champion,
mid-card belt guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And McIntyre, to be honest with you, we'll see what he does. He's going to drop it at WrestleMania anyway. Damn well Cody Rhodes somehow will be in that match against him, and somehow Cody Rhodes will, win it back. I mean, I'll be surprised. I'll be shocked.
All right. Gremlin.
Yeah, I think if you notice the pattern with Sami Zayn here, he is the perfect babyface for WWE. He gets stuck in these championship matches because the crowd really connects with him. Since 2021, he's had these opportunities against big names: Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and the crowd loves him. The crowd really responded to him too. If we watched the Royal Rumble, the crowd loved him there.
Well, Saudi Arabia loves him.
Yeah, but what's nice about that is Sami is a guy you can stick in the title picture for just a baby face at any point because he connects with the crowd and maybe he's never going to win that chip, but he's always going to be the guy they can stick in that match, and the people are going to pay attention because they want him to win. So I mean, the match was good, but unfortunately for Sammy, didn't come out, and unfortunately for the crowd, they wanted to see him win. Didn't happen.
Zip.
Anybody who thought Sami Zayn is going to win hasn't really followed the WWE all that long. He was never
Right.
going to win. Let me remind you all of when I heard somebody say when they had a chance to do something when he was with the Bloodline. He was never going to be the champion then. It was all
No.
about Roman. What Sammy did was play his role, and when he turned on Roman, they moved him into that title scene in his hometown. They went nuts for him. Let me tell you something about Sami Zayn that people are missing. I'm going to mention a name, and I want you to think about it. Kofi Kingston. What happened when Kofi Kingston won the title?
He lost his next
Everyone,
match.
it's not that they just cheered, but everyone
Kofi
felt
Mania.
something inside. Everyone felt something inside because they knew this was a man who had earned it. He had given everything. He was a company man. He did everything they told him. And when he won the title, it was a genuine feel-good moment. Somebody said earlier that Sami Zayn won't win the chip. Yes, he will. He will definitely be a champion, but it has to be at the right place at the right time, and that has not happened yet. And by the way,
give me 1 second.
where's Mania at next year?
Saudi Arabia.
Case closed.
That's
Yeah, I
where
was
he's
thinking
gonna be.
about that too. They might set it up. They want The Rock there now. They want The Rock there, but it's not going to be for the belt. But
The Rock's
they
not
do
looking
want
to win that title.
money talks. No, he's not going to win the title, but they want him there, and there's going to be a lot of money to be had.
Yeah.
To have
Yeah,
him
he'll
there.
definitely be there. But leading to that, we're going to talk about this real quick. Roman Reigns, man, now that you're tribal chief, might as well wins the Royal Rumble. And then right after that, Monday Night Raw, he cuts one of the best promos
That was
that I've
good.
seen in the last 2 years.
A lot of real truth in that promo.
So whoever wants to start this one off, but just acknowledge your tribal chief, honestly. I mean, I guess that's all we got to do, acknowledge him.
Yeah, there's a lot of truth in that promo. They went back to that was a great promo between both of them, and they brought a good storyline with it. They make you invested in it. They brought up stuff from the past, kind of all real life stuff. When CM Punk went on Coke Cabana's show, and he that's right when he left WWE. He was ripping and roaring, and there's some history there. And the fact that Roman said straight up, it's because I hate you. Now let's see the hate happen. Let's see this build. This is going to be pretty good, I think.
I agree. Timbo, you want to hit us with it? What you think about the Roman Reigns win?
I think he called the right person out. I don't think there will be no money made if he would have called Drew out, and just like he said, it would have been the easy way out. He would have destroyed Drew. I think by him calling CM Punk out, it opens up that can of worms from back in the Shield days.
Yep.
I think
they brought that up too.
Yeah, yep, and I think that behind Kurt number one, that gives action back with my good old boy Seth Rollins, but I'm not going to get into that for Roman Reigns. I personally thought that he was going to call them both out because of how long he held both of the belts. I'm not used to seeing Roman Reigns with just one belt. I'm used to seeing him with both of the belts, so I thought he was going to call them both out, but I think it's just a nice start. He hasn't touched that belt yet since they made it. Let him win, let him work for it, let him get it, you know what I'm saying? And let's see where it goes from there.
All right. Atrain?
Yeah, I mean, I liked the promos cut by both of them. Yeah, Drew McIntyre caught a lot of strays in that segment, man.
Yeah, he did.
Tell me about getting shit on by two guys for a whole fucking 30 minutes. That was pretty wild to me. I didn't expect him to just shit on Drew McIntyre the whole time, but hey, they both made good points. No one wants to see that. I want to see the greatest in the world versus the tribal chief. I think that's what everybody wants to see.
Yep.
Sure.
Let's see if Paul Heyman gets weaseled into this storyline.
Oh yeah. You better believe it.
Shoehorned.
All right, Bando? Daniel? All right, Gremlin.
I'm interested to see what happens from here at Elimination Chamber because I want to see if maybe something gets a little mixed up, right, in the coming weeks. Maybe they're not getting the reactions that they're liking from CM Punk and Roman Reigns for this match. That's the best money match between the two championships, like Timbo said. He nailed it. Like that's where the money is, right there. It's Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and I love that promo. Like you guys said, just the fire when he says, "I hate you." It's really giving that personal feeling. It's trying to captivate us all, and it grabbed me. I'm interested in the match. So, but
Oh, yeah.
Elimination Chamber, I want to see what happens at Elimination Chamber too, if it shakes up anything between these two.
Well, that will probably be whoever gets to fight Drew McIntyre. That's how that's probably going to roll.
Yeah, but they'll probably have like a little match between CM Punk or a segment between CM Punk and Roman Reigns.
I remember we got Finn Balor too. Right now, Finn Balor's right now. It's going to probably they'll do a little program with CM Punk and Finn Balor right now because you remember.
Yeah, I
Don't
can see
forget that. That's what started that whole segment off. How he just breezed by Roman and started calling out Finn Balor and Roman. The expression on his face. See, it wasn't just the words, but it was the expressions were awesome. The way that went down, you know what I mean? It was damn good.
Agree. Zip.
Absolutely great promo. Let's call it what it is. Absolutely great promo. And the reason it was a great promo was from the very beginning. CM Punk disregarded Roman, and that right away was awesome. Roman's reaction to being disregarded was perfect. It's exactly what you would have expected from him. It was perfect. And the best thing about the promo is that emotionally, it got everyone who watched it invested. What I'm curious to see is as we get closer to Mania, is everyone will have to pick a side. What side of the line are you going to fall on? Punk or Roman? Because that will tell you what you really feel about wrestling. Because they are two totally different type of wrestlers, two totally different type of men. Can't wait to see how this goes forward. It should be fun.
That's good. That's a good question, you know, because I couldn't tell you right now. You know, I just want to see a good match. I couldn't tell you, you know, this is who should win. You know, I think what will happen is Roman will win. They'll put the belt on him, you know, and then they'll go, you know, then we'll see what happens.
Okay, so our next topic, this is everybody's own opinion. I'm gonna start off with mine. It's who was your favorite star in the women's rumble and then in the men's rumble? Mine personally, Soruka for the women's,
Section
and
12 was it?
I actually got two. It would be Soruka and it would be Lash
42
Legend
somewhere.
on the women, and then on the men's rumble, it would have to be Oba and Javon Evans. Man, he may have
Yeah,
not done
that's
a
a
lot,
lot.
but he lasted 40 minutes in the rumble.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
who was next? Well, it looks like Gremlin, you're next to me, so go ahead, Gremlin.
Well, for the women's, I'm with you, Legend. Really liked what I saw there. The biggest of the night had to be Obafemi.
This one?
Watching Obafemi
Oh, okay.
in the Rumble,
This is
getting
great.
that
Yeah, this
shine.
is
They realize what they have in him. We all realize what we know he
Yeah.
has. It was great to watch Obafemi.
I agree. Who's beside you? Who's in the middle now?
Atrain's below me.
Who's Uncle? Who's
And
Uncle Mac? That's
Uncle
that's
Mac's
it.
in the middle.
Max in the middle? All right,
Mac.
Mac.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
What's your thoughts on it, Mac? Who was your favorite stars in the rumble?
My favorite stars in the Rumble.
Yes, sir. The women's and the men.
The women's, I really don't know much, bro. But the men's, I've got to say, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, Randy Orton.
That's a good one. Timbo.
I'm gonna have to agree with pretty much so far everybody, man. When Oba and Brock Lesnar went face to face, that was pretty epic. Two big heavyweights. I feel what they're doing with Oba. I mean, me personally, I think it's a knockoff Mark Henry, but I mean, I like him transitioning over to WWE. I also like I like what Javon Evans, is that his name? Javon Evans?
Yes, sir.
That dude is nice, bro. Like he's nice. Like that dude is nice,
High
bro.
flyer. He's a high
Yes, yeah.
flyer. Yeah.
I'm digging everything he's doing, bro. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But that's on the men's side. On the women's side, I mean, outside of Liv Morgan, I liked it how the Bellas came back together. I liked how her sister came back and pretty much unified. Like, hey, we're going after these tag titles. But I mean, as far as the Royal Rumble in general, how she, came in and did her thing, just to let everybody know, hey, I'm still here. I'm here, bro. So those are my two.
Mrs. Danielson.
Who's your two, Moose?
Well, Lash Legend was impressive. And Obi, what's his name again? Obi. Am I saying that right? Oba. Yeah, the fact that that's pretty impressive that he eliminated Lesnar. That Lesnar, would say, hey, Lesnar put him over basically.
Lesnar eliminated him.
I thought he eliminated Lesnar.
Nah,
yeah, I thought
Lesnar
he
eliminated.
eliminated. I'm pretty sure. No, okay.
I thought Obi eliminated Lesnar. I'm pretty
Lesnar
sure.
eliminated him from behind.
Are you sure? Okay, I can't. You know what? I watched the damn thing. Okay, so never mind that theory. But he was still impressive. But the kid, the young kid, the high flyer, the 40
Javon
Evans. Yeah, 40 minutes. That's pretty good, man. Yeah, they usually when they have somebody in there that long, they're looking to push them. They have confidence in them to keep them in the match that long. So he'll probably be a good mid card guy, maybe. We'll see how they use him. He needs a lot more work as far as that it factor as far as the presence. Right now he just looks like a young guy. When I look at a pro wrestler, I'm looking for the whole pizzazz. You know what I mean? The mic skills. The larger than life shit.
And I'm gonna also say this that and minus that choke slam. That choke slam was pretty funny. Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Agree. Atrain.
I'm gonna go the opposite because we're all just gonna give the same answer. Obviously, I wasn't moved with Braun Breaker literally being in the Rumble for what 2 seconds.
Well, that can I say something about that? That they're doing this. This is what I don't get. They just did the hooded mask guy, and it was Theory, which I wasn't impressed with either. Now they got a guy coming after the Vision, Braun in particular. Why I don't get where they're I guess they're going to try to say that Seth. We know it's not really Seth because he's still out, but I guess is that what they're trying to do?
Most likely.
So we'll see. I just thought that I thought that was kind of dumb. They kind of made Braun Breaker look weak.
Yeah,
I thought he was getting pushed to be he's a Steiner after all. You know what I mean? But
yeah, he should have got pushed, but he didn't. So A-Train, who was your two?
Yeah, and then it was a funny interaction, but the Miz going in with Obi and Brock, and he's like, "Yeah, I think I'm good on this." Yeah, I want to go the opposite of what you guys are doing. I'm going to go with the people I wasn't really moved with. I also was hoping Chelsea Green could have got a little bit more action, so to say.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Zip.
Okay. I couldn't disagree more with some of you. Yes, I will say, Robert, I'm on board. Oba was extremely impressive. Lash Legend is more than just a big girl. She can actually wrestle. Soul Ruka's finishing move, the Soul Snatcher, is amazing. And it's a completely spectacular move visually. And appreciate Javon Evans for what he's doing right now because he's not always going to be able to provide this. Okay, he is one bad bump from not being able to do this anymore, so appreciate him. That being said, I, on the other hand, admired what they did with Braun Breaker because you wanted him to look strong in the Rumble and he wasn't going to win. So how do you get out of a situation like this? You start a whodunit. Because every one of us want to know who's the guy in the mask now. Every single one of us want to know.
Point.
Is it Theory? Is it going to be Rollins? Is it going to be someone else? We have no idea, but we're all invested in it to see who would pick a fight. with Braun Breaker. So I kind of like how they handled this, considering that they didn't want Braun to look weak and they had to build over at the same time.
I
Okay,
feel
That's a good
like
so
point.
I
I
feel like you
actually
could also
appreciate.
do that though, but you could also do that by letting Braun stay in the match, eliminate a few people, then have this mystery attacker come in, attack
What's he
him,
going
and
to
have
do? Run
Braun
in the
getting
middle of the
thrown out.
ring in the middle of the Rumble?
They
No,
had him
you
run in the
get him
middle
on
of a
his way
cage
to
in
the
the middle of
ring.
a match. Why
I ain't
not
gonna lie.
destroy
Right.
him?
I personally think it was a little genius that they kind of knocked him off immediately just to let him know, like, hey, we don't want you. We don't want you with the belt type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I had him fired up last night on Raw, though. So that kind of led into Raw last night where he was fired up and Adam
If
Pearce.
if
And
if I could finish
Yeah,
real quick. And
that's
one more
actually
thing I want to point out about Oba is I don't think people realize just how big and strong Oba actually was until you saw him with the Viking Raiders, who are two huge men, and you saw Oba do his power moves on him.
yep.
I'm just saying the world is his, and
Facts.
we are witnessing the next big, strong Lesnar type guy at a
Facts.
young age.
Facts.
well, they don't screw him up. Yeah.
So going into our next topic, we're switching from the Rumble. Now we're moving on to Monday Night Raw. Speaking of Braun Breaker, we're going to talk about this Braun Breaker segment. So we all know what happened between when at the Rumble. We all know Braun Breaker got curb stomped, and then Oba threw him out. Well, Braun Breaker came in to Monday Night Raw a little pissed off, man. He's throwing the announce table. He's just going crazy, throwing everything around. Just super, super mad, honestly. And Adam Pearce came out, and it led to them having a little beef going on. Adam Pearce said what he had to say. He hit Paul Heyman with the fuck around and find out, and then the FAFO. My bad. But it's honestly, I think this is going to be I think Braun Breaker is going to get not a title push, but I think Seth Rollins will come back before the Rumble, and I think somehow, some way, this was Austin Theory or Logan Paul, and we will find out, and then they will be on Seth Rollins' side, and it will set up a match. That's what I'm seeing. Gremlin, what do you think about it, man?
I mean, you guys are right with how Braun Breaker opened up the show. It's good to see energy out of him, and of course, he's the future, so they got to focus on him and see the story through. Also with Pierce, I think Zip brought up an interesting theory of, maybe the masked man is Adam Pearce. We're seeing all these little story pieces in between here. So I hope Zip's right on that one. I like seeing Stephanie Valeria versus Raquel Rodriguez on Raw, man.
Yeah, that
I
was a good.
I can't wait to see if there's anything more. But dude, Braun Breaker, I can't wait to see more. I'm excited for what's going to happen with him.
I agree. Timbo.
uh, once again, I mean, I like how he opened up. Mad, pissed off. I think I'm gonna have to go the complete opposite of everyone. My wife actually brought this up, and I kind of looked at it, and I was like, "Oh, that makes a lot of sense." I mean, going to the previous weeks on Raw, things that's been going on between Braun Breaker and Adam Pearce, from putting his hands on him, from the bare knuckles, putting it back on the ring, to him and Paul Heyman going back to back. Maybe they might twist it up, and they might let Adam Peters get in there and fight Braun Breaker, man. I mean, I think Braun Breaker could be, I think Adam Pearce could be behind that, behind the masked man, Uh, but I mean, yeah,
Moose.
Yeah, I don't think Adam Pearce is going to be back to being actively wrestling. I don't think they're looking to do that yet. And I just think he's the hardcore general manager. He's kind of heelish a little bit the way he's acting. Um, but it's heel versus heel, so you can't really. He's just standing his ground. I don't think he's going to get actively in the ring, though. I really do. I don't see that happening. From what I hear, that's not happening. So he's just right now. He's beefing. They're beefing, and You know, we'll see. I don't know if Seth Rollins is going to be back by WrestleMania, so I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this. You know, I'm assuming. I don't know why. Let's put it this way: if Logan Paul or Theory were the masked man, they're not going to be faces because Logan Paul's a dickhead. I mean, excuse my French. You know, so I don't see him being a face. And Austin Theory, same deal. And actually, Austin Theory's kind of boring. I was kind of disappointed that he was the man behind the mask. To be honest with you. He's boring. He just has no charisma, no nothing. Now he just stands there and looks, and he knows I think he's going to take all the pinfalls because that's what he's been doing for the Vision. He's taking a lot of pinfalls. So he's a scrub, man. You know what I mean? He's a C-lister. You know, he's catering. I don't like the guy. He's boring. I want to change the channel and go to bed. Logan Paul, he's not boring. He's really a dickhead. Like if I saw him out in public, if I saw him somewhere, I'd tell him you're a dickhead, dude. He'd probably laugh at me, but whatever. Fuck him. Excuse my French. I don't like the guy. You know what? He's doing his job because I don't like him. But in real life, he's a prick tip. So, sorry, I'm going on a rant. My bad. Sorry.
So okay. So Mac, you don't want to answer on this one? You gonna wait till we get to the debate?
Yeah. No, for sure, bro. I'm just listening to you guys. I'm trying to get involved more into this newer style wrestling. You know, just started getting introduced to it again back with the Royal Rumble on Saturday. So trying to get my my feedback in.
Yes, sir. All right. So Atrain, how'd you feel about it?
Yeah, so if I had to bet, I would say it's either, Logan Paul or Austin Theory. I do like what Moose was going with that if it is Y2J, but I think that's a long shot.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really him now. I think he's still listed on the AEW active roster. So I don't know what's going on with that.
I ain't gonna lie, man. If it's Y2J, man, that was a hell of a sweet chin music he did. Shit.
Well, I don't think it was. Whoever was under that mask was probably some jobber. You know what I mean? They never have the actual person under that mask till they're ready to be revealed.
Yeah.
You know? That's always been the MO there. It seems like throughout the many years that I've been watching wrestling. So,
where did Zip? It's your turn. Are you still here, Zip?
It doesn't matter who's under the mask right now. What matters is the reveal. Okay?
Right.
It could be me or you under the mask right now. Doesn't matter. All that matters is when the time comes to the reveal, it has to be someone of interest. Now, as far as Braun Breaker's opening of Raw, it was perfect. It's exactly what you would expect him to do. Wreck shop, be ticked off, and come in, make the appearance, wreck shop, leave. Exactly what he did. It was perfect. Simple as that.
Agree.
Then you got LA Knight jumping the other guys with the chair. Yeah, they need to push that guy. I like that guy.
Facts.
He has that charisma, man. He has that.
Which one was the next one? El Grande Americano versus Javon Evans. Javon Evans wins the match. Chad Gable comes out as the original El Grande Americano. They were trying to cheat. They put in the plate. They put in the plate, and the real El Grande Americano came out, and it distracted the other El Grande Americano. This is kind of weird.
Ludwig Kaiser.
But Javon Evans gets the pin. Ludwig Kaiser. He distracts Ludwig Kaiser, and
allegedly,
Javon Evans gets the pin.
Oh, it's him.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
you can tell by looking at him. You can tell it's him. I knew
allegedly.
That day one. Yeah, sure.
So, what was your thoughts on the match, Gremlin?
A little clunky. Seemed like something was amiss. Didn't seem like they had their chemistry worked out just yet. I mean, but I'm glad Javon Evans is on Raw because my real experience with him is some in NXT, but that Rumble outing, like you guys said, that has me captivated and wanting to see him on Raw. So it's good to see him in a match here, and I like both Grande Americanos. I want to see where this story goes. I'm a big AAA fan too, so this kind of gives AAA some shine as well. So I liked it overall.
Hey, real quick, can someone let Bando up? JB, can you let Bando up? Now back to what we're doing. Timbo.
I agree. I agree with the Dollface. I think it was a little sloppy. I don't think that match was mainly for Javon Evans. I think it was one of those matches once again to get its feet wet. I think this match was mainly for the El Grande Americano imposters and the crewmate type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Allegedly, I'm waiting for them to unmask, both of them, so that way we can get on with this, man. Because I'm tired of seeing them. I'm liking the push though that they have with Javon Evans, but I think they need to put him in some a little bit deeper matches. I know he's still getting his feet wet though, but not really digging the El Grande Americano, aka fucking Ludwig, and aka allegedly Chad Gable. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That's funny because when Chad got hurt, I guess they wanted to keep that character going, so they put what's his face in there, Kaiser, allegedly. And yeah, it was funny at first when Chad was doing it because we all knew storyline wise they didn't hide. We knew it was Chad Gable, and WWE wanted us to know it was Chad Gable. You know what I mean? That was the whole running joke about it. But now it's like, okay, he's back. He's probably going to be a face. And then you got, so let's just put kibosh on that. Unless
yeah.
it's making money,
All right. Atrain.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be a total hater tonight. Not a big fan of El Grande Americana. I'm not a big fan of White Boy Luchas. Call me crazy. It's just it's really missing the mark for me, to be quite honest. I like Javon Evans, but I'm just going to leave it at that.
All right. Zip.
I have no problem with El Grande Americano and the original, the newer one, the stablemate. You have to do something with the mid card that's interesting, and this is what you do. You make it interesting. Some people may think, well, it's run its course. It's not what I want to see, but you have to understand that for the WWE's market, it's exactly what they want to see. You make something interesting happen, especially in the lower mid card, to help build attention toward them. I have no problem with it. None at all.
All right.
Good match.
Bando.
Not great. Not very good. Good
A
match.
big fan of them, gang. I'm not a big fan of them. They're corny to me.
The corny.
Yeah,
All
bro.
right. So before we talk about basically the main event, the Stephanie Valeria and Raquel Rodriguez, I kind of put it a little out of order, and that's my bad. Let's talk about the Bella Twins return, man. Man, as soon as I saw Brie Bella come back at the Royal Rumble, like, my childhood just came back right then and there. So I got happy, man. I got happy as can be. I'm happy they're going for the tag team gold. Me personally, I like the Bellas. I've always liked the Bellas, and I want
hey,
to go to
little shout out to Brie Bella, and they were chanting Coop.
Oh, that was for Nikki.
That was Nikki.
Or Nikki. Yeah, I'm sorry, not Brie. Nikki. Yeah. And
But,
I like how they mentioned Daniel Bryan without mentioning Daniel Bryan. You know what I mean? Or was that the Royal Rumble when they did that? I can't remember. She was doing the yes kicks, but they said they call it something else now.
that was Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw. Okay, yeah. So
Dollface.
I thought for sure Nikki was going to turn on Brie though, because remember Nikki, I thought was a heel now.
She wouldn't turn on her sister. They're going to put him
She
in the
not
They've
same
done
doing
it
line.
that.
before. Oh, they've done it before back in the day. She turned
That
They
was
on
did it
her.
back in the
before,
day.
but it didn't last long.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
turned
she
it.
turned. She went with Stephanie McMahon. Not Bree. Nikki went with Stephanie McMahon and turned on Brie.
Yeah,
So
but I don't think
I was
they have
waiting.
that.
Nah, yeah,
Any
I guess they're gonna switch it up.
so Dollface, what you think about that? What you think about the Bella twins returning?
They bore me. They've always bored me. Anytime I see Bellas, that's twins for boring. Um, I just anytime I see them come on TV and do one of their awful promos, I immediately just they give me change of channel heat, and I don't care. They could be on WrestleMania. I don't care. I don't care what happens to them.
Okay, Timbo.
I kind of feel the same way in a sense, but I feel the same way towards what's Seth Rollins' wife's name? Freaking
Becky
Becky
Lynch.
Lynch.
oh
I
my
feel the
Oh,
god,
same way
I'm
too.
freaking sick of her, bro. Oh my god.
I love Becky, man.
Oh man, I'm
Oh
sick.
man,
I'm sick of her. Every time she talks, I'm like, bro,
she's the goat.
just take a break. Come on, man,
Yeah, it's not
please.
her that just says it. It's not just her that says it.
But I mean,
I
I
think
like that
she's
she
phased
came back.
out though.
I like that she's adding more fire to the women's division as far as like with the tag team division. I think it gives her sister that extra life that she kind of was needing because doing it by herself was starting to get old and she was starting to crash and burn and they were kind of running out of options. So why not bring the sister back? You know what I'm saying?
Agree. A-Train.
I just think it's funny, Robert. You said it brought you back to your childhood. An early Brie Bella is early in your childhood. What was that like 6 years ago? What are we doing, Robert?
Dog, hold on,
That
because
was
hold on.
Making me
long.
feel
I was,
old,
I was,
man.
Was that 6 years
listen, I was
ago?
Get
a
him,
child
A-Train.
10
Get
years
him.
ago. I was a
I was in
child
my,
10 years.
I was
10
30,
This was
dude.
like early
40.
2010s.
I forget
But
the young crowd in here.
Yeah, A
I'm
Train, come on, bro.
51, dude.
Oh, you
all
guys
right.
pissed me off last
Good.
night, and you guys are gonna reap the you're gonna pay the piper tonight. It's fine.
All right, zip that. I will not take no disrespect
The
from the
tag
Bellas.
team titles would have it if the tag team titles would have existed from the time the Bellas first entered the WWE, they would be the Usos. They would have been at least the 10, 11-time tag team champions.
That
You know what? I have no problem with them going for the tag team title and eventually winning it. I have no problem with that. Good for them. It's a good feel good moment.
All right, Bando.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not?
Bando.
Oh, man, memories when they came back.
Yeah, bro. The rest of y'all broke my heart, though, bro. Y'all can't disrespect.
Yeah,
Y'all can't.
bro. Like, come on, bro. That's our
Like, come on.
childhood right there,
The
bro.
Divas era was not a good era. Let's not.
Hey, y'all said memories like it was like 3 years ago. Like y'all were like fucking yo, that's crazy.
Man, my childhood,
Anyway,
they came out when I was 30, I think. Or not even that, probably mid 30s. When did they come out?
Like, I don't know,
The
like 3 years ago. No, I'm
the
just kidding.
Divas era. Yeah, the
Well, yeah,
Divas era.
it's been a little longer than that, but
the Divas
it was
era.
2010, wasn't it?
okay, so I was 30
What, the
something.
Divas era?
Yeah, we remember they had that Divas belt with the purple and the yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember
That's
that.
our
Yeah,
era. That's our
I was
era.
like 36. Yeah, I was like
Let's go to
36,
Hey,
ESR.
from
37.
the
It's not
yeah,
really
it was
childhood for me.
I think from like the 90s to like 2010s.
Oh, it wasn't
That's a
90s.
different era. That would be a different era.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
they
better
Um.
era.
they
But
weren't
A
let's
divas in the
jump.
shining
90s.
era.
Let's get into this main event so we can get into some
I
spicy
know. There's
stuff.
a lot of older people here like myself, but I just want to say something. Bando and Robert over here said Undertaker sucks.
That's not exactly what we said, but
That's not
okay.
what we said.
Uh,
That's not what we
that's
said.
yeah.
That is
But
not what we
anyways,
said.
we're getting a little off topic, y'all. Let's track this back up, then we can get into that in a
Yeah.
second. Let's talk about the main event before we get into the spicy stuff. Let's talk about the Raquel Rodriguez versus Stephanie
Spicy
Valeria in the
stuff.
street fight. So anyways, we got kendo sticks, we got trash cans, we got chairs, we got everything you want in a street fight. But why did Liv Morgan come out? That's the real question. Is this going to start the breakup of the Judgment Day? Is this where it starts? I think, my personal opinion, I think it does. I think this starts the breakup of the Judgment Day, and the Judgment Day is no more after this. Dollface?
Yeah,
By
I
the way,
think we saw the chips finally start cracking on that relationship between Raquel and Liv. You know, the Rumble set it up perfectly, and now you see Raquel basically telling Liv, "Hey, it's my time." You saw it by telling her not to come out. Don't come out.
and then she
She
came out.
showed but still, you know, this is going to be good now. It's going to be good to see where they take this. I like Liv, I always have, and I always think they've underutilized
Is it
Raquel.
just my side? I can't hear him.
And I'm really hoping that Raquel gets her time to shine against Liv Morgan coming up here. If they're, you know, especially hopefully one of them has a championship to make it even better.
Facts. Timbo?
Uh, I'm gonna just be completely honest when it comes to the women's side. This is probably the only segment y'all guys get in the 2010 eras that you can actually argue. I mean, outside of that, y'all are smoked. But I mean, back on topic. Uh, yeah, it's getting ready to be a breakup coming soon. You got Finn dipping off, doing his thing. He's trying to win that belt. I mean, Raquel and what's the other girl name? The little short one with the long hair. Oh God,
Roxanne? Roxanne?
Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez.
Ooh,
Yeah.
man, I had to kind of shift my head right here because my wife is in there looking. I'm kind of eyeing her. Y'all are talking fucking while wrestlers going, and y'all saying certain things. I'm like, fuck, I can't say nothing, man, because I'll be sleeping on the couch tonight. Nah, fucking. I think shit, man. It's a good. It's for the women's side. It's good. It's good, man. We get to see them two get ready to go at it. She's stepping on Roxanne's toes. She wants the belt. She's been grinding for it. Liv Morgan's been gone. She feels like get in the back of the line, you know, and uh it's not how she's hearing it. She's trying to get her belt back. So normally whatever she asks for, they give it to her. So that's what it's looking like so far. But Stephanie Valkyria, yeah, I hope if she keeps doing her thing for a nice little minute. I don't want to see her drop no time soon.
Agree. Moose?
Well, I'll be honest with you. During the women's segment, I think I went to the bathroom and I don't know. I kind of zoned out on that. I don't want to see a women's match. It's a street fight, to be honest with you. I mean, and I really didn't like all the. I'm not a. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a fan of all three women that were involved in that match. Yeah, they put me to sleep. You know, they're born. I just don't feel it. Um, I don't know. I just don't feel it. I kind of like the way they were building Rocket, Rodriguez, whatever the hell her name was. She reminded me like a Kevin Nash. You know, like that out of the group, that type of character. You know, the big. But you know, the Judgment Day's ran its course anyway. I mean, they just might as well dissolve it. Um, I think it's gone on too long. I like to see Finn Balor get back to being that, to have still be a heel, but be the prince, you know, like he was in New Japan. Um, Dominic Mysterio, hey, he's a prick, but he's doing his job. He's getting a lot of heat. So let him do his thing. I guess they want to keep the storyline that Liv Morgan and him are dating, whatever. I don't care. Um, that match didn't do nothing for me, man. It didn't wet my willy, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you, Moose. A-Train?
Yeah. I mean, Stephanie's got my favorite move in the company. I think you can use your imagination for that one. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna make it short and sweet. Too sweet.
All right, Zip.
This wasn't the original cracks of the Judgment Day. It all began with Finn Balor. We are looking at the last year of the Judgment Day. Liv will probably get the title, and the person that I believe takes it from her will be Dominic Mysterio's new girlfriend, Roxanne Perez. I have no problem with what they're doing. Raquel Rodriguez deserves a little better, but she's playing her role and she's doing it well. That's it.
All right, Bando.
Well, I ain't watched the match, so I can't speak on it, bro.
All right. So before we get into this WWE, WWF stuff, let me go ahead and shout out the Not Move podcast. Will be doing a 2K WWE 2K26 giveaway. To get in the giveaway, all you got to do is subscribe and show proof that you subscribe. But yeah, thought I'd shout that out real quick. We'll have more details about it. Check out JB, check out Atrain, though. We'll all have details about it. Check out Gremlin. Everybody in here will have details. It's the Not Move podcast. We'll have details about it. But now let's get into the spicy talk. WWE versus WWF.
I've been waiting
I said
for
we're
this.
originally going to do 10 superstars each, but since it's 2 versus 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since it's 2 versus 6, we're going to do 5 superstars on each side. The number, I got too many people on the outside line. So this is like a handicap match, anyways.
Quick question: who are the 6 people with?
You got Zip, you got Mac, you got A-Train, you got
I'm just saying,
Dom.
are they the 6 people? No, I'm just saying, is 6 people with the WWE or 6 people with the WWF?
WWF.
Wow.
You're a bunch of old heads in here. Anyway.
Wow. Throwing shots already. Wow.
That's right.
Anyways, let's get into it. Bando, you want to? Me and Bando was actually we'll let the old heads go first. Matter of fact, y'all give us y'all 5 women, and then we'll give you our 5.
All right. I will start off. Since you only want to do 5, I went to 10, but we'll start with 5. First woman I want to throw out there is a woman by the name of Luna Vachon. All right.
Oh, no one.
All right. This woman had to climb, scratch, crawl, earn her respect in the WWF back in the day because it was a lot different era. Keep in mind, women's wrestling was non-existent back in this era. We had bra and panties matches. We had you really had to get over with the crowd, and you had to have in-ring skills, mic skills. You had to do a lot of things back then to make a name for yourself outside of being a manager. And Luna Vachon would be my number 5 because, man, just watch clips on her. She's something else.
So
And she's from the famous Vachon family.
That facts.
Who's her
Yeah,
husband? Who's her husband? There's a trivia question.
She was married to Gangrel,
No, it's not.
right?
It's Gangrel.
Gangrel. Yep.
Yep.
all right, so
I guess she's
y'all
still
just
married
give
to
us-
him.
So listen, since there's like 6 of y'all, we'll do 6 superstars. Y'all all give us 1, and then we'll compare it to them.
There's no comparison. I'll go next. This is going to be very easy. When you look at the women and the way they wrestle today, that they're finally allowed to be more than just showpieces and actually perform. There was one wrestler, one woman out there that was putting on matches like this long ago, and it wasn't appreciated because women weren't seen that way. She wrestled on the undercards of WWE. She traveled around the world, became a bigger star. When she finally returned to the WWE, she came back as a manager for the Macho Man. And the person I'm talking about is sensational Sherry Martel,
I was going.
one of the original GOATs.
That's right.
All right, Moose, go ahead and give us 1.
Well, I'm going to do somebody that also later on in WCW was with Randy Savage. She was all over different promotions, different territories. She went by, when she came to WWE, Alundra Blaze, a.k.a. I know her as Medusa.
What a pull.
She did the famous drop the WWE Women's Championship in the garbage can on WCW Nitro. When she went over to WCW, Medusa, she was badass, dude.
All right, Mac, you want to give us one?
Who? I'm sorry, hold on.
You got to give us a women wrestler from your town that we have to go up against.
From my time, bro, I gotta go with Trish Stratus, bro.
We can crush her, right? Timbo.
Sorry, Robert. I didn't want to do you like this, bro. But I'm gonna have to ride with my good old pal, China, first women to win a men's championship belt in the history of WWF World Wrestling Sports. She was a grinder. She traveled with everybody. Not only did she manage, but also she wrestled alongside Triple H, alongside the great Eddie Guerrero, and the list goes on, man. But I mean,
She was also
bro.
in the men's Royal Rumble. She made an appearance
Yes,
in the
bro.
men's Royal
Yep.
Rumble.
Yes, and she's probably
Two-time
one of the only.
Intercontinental. She's the only ever two-time men's Intercontinental champion.
Well, that's because she's built like a man carrying one.
Yep.
And,
So yeah, I'm gonna go with China.
Gremlin.
Well, I'm going to go with the standard, and that's the Fabulous Moolah. That's
There
the
we go.
one that began it all for the
Yeah.
WWF.
Yeah.
Fabulous Moolah is the standard that was set before all of these women. You know, I love that Zip brought Sensational Sherry up because that's the one I would have taken. Because she, to me, is one of
It's
my
funny that
fixtures
you
in my
mentioned Moolah
childhood.
because that's the other one I would have went with.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was thinking that.
the Moolah, especially you look at the career that Moolah had again in the second half of her life there with Mae Young. That was during the WWF Attitude Era, which was also very influential, which also gave a lot of shine to Moolah and Mae Young. Again, she wasn't just a great wrestler from back in the initial era. She carried it over to entertainment purposes later on. So I have to bring the Fabulous Moolah into it.
All right. So we got
Good.
y'all fixed. Hey, so Bando, you ready to cook them on these women? You
I
ready
ain't got
cook 'em on
enough
these
to do
women?
so.
Hey, listen.
You
Let's go
go
ahead
first,
and
Queen.
let's start off with the first women to main event WrestleMania and win. Becky Lynch, off the rip, the man, one of the greats.
That's all. You guys already took a loss.
Then Becky Lynch is not a loss.
It's not a loss.
It's not a
Well,
loss.
let's put Becky Lynch versus Sensational Sherry. Realistically, Sherry would tear her up, dude. And I love Becky Lynch. I'm a Becky Lynch fan, dude. Come on, man.
Don't worry, because
I
Sensational.
don't
after
think
we
they understand how
listen real
legit.
quick. Listen
The
real quick.
problem is, realistically, I don't think they understand how legitimately tough that Sherry Martel was. She was a legit
Oh my God.
fighter.
Listen to her
Guys, all our
hold on
women
real
that
quick,
we
y'all.
pick are
promos.
legitimate
Put their
badasses.
promos up to next to each other. Sherry would cut promos that were freaking evil, dude.
Y'all choosing one person, dog. But anyways, what I'm saying is after we get done talking about this, I'm gonna go to 2K25, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all these people. I'm gonna do a 12-man rumble and a 12-woman rumble, and I'm gonna put all the people that we're saying in this rumble, and whoever comes out on top is the winner.
Nah, man, that's not fair, bro. Because you know those overalls get everybody, bro. Come on, man. Those overalls are something different on 2K20, bro.
We're gonna base it off of a video game, bro.
A computer
Hey, listen.
simulation, right?
Listen, hold on. We got five more
You know
people,
what? Let me
dog.
say this.
Bando, drop
Let me
one.
just say, I understand your pick of Becky Lynch, and I think she's actually a good choice for you.
No, that's actually a
did
pretty
hold
good.
down women's
That's a good
wrestling
take
for a
right there,
while.
though. That's a good take.
She did hold down. She did hold down women's wrestling at one point, so I respect it.
She was the face of she also was the face of fucking the wrestling game 2K wrestling at one point.
No, she carried.
I love Becky Lynch, man. I love her. That's good. Good call.
She carried the women's division for a little bit. You know, I'll give her that.
Hey,
Yeah, I love Becky. Good call.
Bando, who's number 2?
I'm
Who we
going
going with
Charlotte
that
Flair, bro.
Charlotte Flair.
I'm going Charlotte Flair. She's a 6-time.
Why don't you guys just name the
Okay.
4 horsewomen of wrestling? That's
Okay.
Is that where you guys are going?
She's
Because
a
that's what it sounds
6-time
like.
Raw Women's
I think that's
Champion.
where they're going.
SmackDown champion.
That's where they're going.
All right, so listen, now that he named Charlotte Flair, let me go ahead and name the third person on. Let me name someone on my list that most people wouldn't really. I mean, you would expect it, but at the same time, you wouldn't expect it. I'm gonna have to go ahead and throw up fucking. I'm gonna have to throw up Oscar. Look what Oscar's done. Oscar's talent
Okay.
speaks for itself.
Respect.
I don't even have to say nothing. I mean, bro, she's the best in the ring. She might not be the best at promos, but she is one of the best women that we have seen in that ring. Can anyone disagree with me on that?
Yeah, she's vicious. She's very vicious.
Talent wise,
No.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, talent wise, I
No, I've
agree.
said multiple
Great
times.
gimmick.
I think she is the single best. I think she is the single greatest women's wrestlers that there's been. Personally, I
Great
believe
gimmick
that.
with the face paint. Yeah,
That's fair.
great gimmick.
Yeah, we told you we're not going before Horseman. We got our people.
Where else are you guys going? I mean,
Bando, it's Bando's go. Well, who's number 4, Bando?
I'm throwing Rhea in there, bro.
Rhea. Okay,
Rhea
solid pick. A solid pick. And a matter of fact, since y'all want to bring up Trish, however the fuck you say her, however you say her last name, since
Watch
y'all
your
want to bring
mouth.
her up,
Gladys.
yeah. So, my bad.
Diabolical.
watch your mouth.
However you want to say her name, bro.
You're talking about
I'm-
the 7-time women's champion, the
I'm gonna
hardcore
talk about the
champion.
woman. Matter of fact, there's a woman in my generation that's already beat this bum. Tiffany Stratton. She took out the bum.
Oh, jeez.
No,
She took it out.
no, Trish put over Tiff. Let's call it how it is. Let's call it spade a
Nah,
spade.
nah,
Yes,
nah.
she
Don't tell
did.
us what you got. Hey, Bando, what happened? Who
No.
won the match? Who won the match,
Stratton.
That's
Bando?
called putting someone
Hey,
over.
hold on.
Stratton.
Let me ask you a
Stratton
better
won.
question. Who needed the match?
Not
Wasn't
Trish
Tiffany.
Trish.
didn't
She already
need it.
has the title.
Exactly.
She already has the
Who
title.
needed the match? Tiffany Stratton needed the match. Trish didn't need anything to do
No,
with it.
Trish didn't need it. Trish put her over.
Hey,
So
since y'all
Trish,
want to do that, I'll go with Io Sky.
All right, well then we'll go
that's
with
a
Lita.
big L.
We'll take Lita, the 4-time women's champion, one of the greatest female high flyers of all time. Team Extreme, yeah, give me Lita.
All right, Bando. Who's number 6? Who we round this off with?
who did Lita? That's our generation.
No,
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Atrain.
That
He's
was
speaking
y'all.
up
Y'all
for
said
us.
Y'all
that.
need help.
Atrain said that.
The,
Oh,
the only,
gotcha.
Probably.
the only,
Gotcha.
I'm probably gonna
hold
go
on. Do y'all need
Paige.
help for number 6?
No.
Are we doing are we doing ours or are they doing theirs?
Okay.
Well,
They
doing
got
ours.
2010 and,
Well, we-
and to today. That's who they
Bando,
have.
who you doing with 6? Who you going with 6, Bando?
Paige.
Paige?
He just said.
That's not a
Oh,
bad
He's going
take.
with Paige.
Paige. That's
I
not
was
a
gonna
bad
say
take.
Mickey.
That's not a crazy
I was gonna say Mickey James, but
No, that's our era.
That's
Moose.
our
Nope.
that's our era.
You
No,
know
that's
what?
what
I
I meant.
respect the Paige take.
So
Actually,
listen,
Mickey
Paige is
James is the WWE girl. She did not wrestle in WWF.
Now she's with Trish Stratus. She came aboard when Trish Stratus was there
She
because she
came.
was a
no, she
stalker.
wrestled in WWE.
She came in afterwards. She came in 2003 because she was
That
in
was WWE.
NWA before that.
No, she was in
Oh.
NWA after that. Mickey James was there with Trish
Paige.
Stratus because she was Trish Stratus' stalker. She was like a She played a little like a psycho stalker type thing.
I
Then
mean,
she
we
went
could
to
even take like an Ivory.
They
We could
even
take
had
a
a Mania match.
Jacqueline.
Yeah.
We could take a Molly
Mickey
Holly.
James was in
I mean,
TNA before WWE too.
no, she
we got
wasn't.
plenty
She
of
was in
Yes,
women.
she
TNA
was. She was
after.
in
Go hard.
204.
We
After.
could take Jazz.
After. She was
No,
in TNA
Ooh,
after.
Jazz is a good pull.
no, she was there before and after.
Listen,
I'm
guys. She
But that's off
falls in
topic.
a gray area, so it really doesn't matter. She falls in a gray area. They named her. She's theirs.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah.
They can
She
take her.
came in at the time that it was transferring over. They named her.
Yeah.
She's theirs.
Yeah.
Let's be fair about it.
All right,
All
so
right. I think that's a good
before
matchup.
we,
I mean, you guys are about to get smoked in the men division, so
yeah, I know that. That's what I was about
it
to say.
shouldn't even
Before we
been
get
that
to the
close.
men's division,
This shouldn't
Yeah,
even
but-
been that close. You guys had the leg up, and you guys fumbled.
we still won.
No,
We still won.
no.
You guys
Yeah, with
could
the
have named
women,
some. You guys
the
could have named some
women's
other
we
people.
won. The women's we won. The men, y'all are about to win. I ain't even gonna lie.
Who's we? Who's we?
Me and Bando, we
No.
won the women. Me
No,
and
y'all
Bando
lost the
won the
women's
women.
completely. You fumbled at the end. Yeah,
No,
y'all
we
fumbled with
won.
your last few picks, but it's all good.
Paige,
It's all
really?
good.
You brought Paige to the fight?
I think you know that when it comes
Brought
to
Paige to the fight.
the men, you have three choices, and then after the three, it's over.
Hey, listen. Anyways,
You know, you
before
got
we
four
get in,
choices as a man for the men. You got four choices.
hold on, I gotta find my other phone because y'all wanted me to say something for him for the debate, but I gotta find my phone real quick. So y'all just
Oh, it's phone a
carry this.
friend. Ja was too
There you
scared to
go.
show up.
Phone friend.
No, because he said he couldn't show up because he's moving around in a motor you know, I can't say it on here. I don't know if it will get us taken off.
Well,
But
It's YouTube.
Sounds
You can
like
say whatever you want,
Well, while we
right?
wait for Robert, everybody, check out the wall links down below. Check out everything for Not Moved. Go to mybookie.ag, use the Not Move code. Go to W Energy Drinks, use the Not Move code. Go to the links, get our Walmart site. Go MLB shop, NFL shop. Through Not Moved, you're going to get some percentages off. You're going to get some good deals. You're going to get some good action. So while he's taking that break, go check out our links and stuff. Use codes Not Moved. You're going to get some action.
yes, sir. Now, this is what Josh said about the women's division. He said the women's division is better simply because they are not looked at as tools anymore. They are looked at just as the men. No more bras and panties matches. They
Bummer.
are main
it's because
matches.
you guys have a
Okay.
soft era. Let's call it how it is.
All right. All right. Now
Well,
listen.
Soft.
Before we get into the men, this is what he said about the men. He said, and for the men, the storylines are more flushed out. Doesn't make it better than it used to be. The guys are better athletes, and because WWF guys now are able to use the things that probably didn't work and it uh flip it and make it work because lost of guys back then there before three three times and okay, whatever. I'm not reading this, dog. I can't
All
even
I
right.
read.
think what he's getting at is you're more athletic now because that style didn't necessarily work back then. It was more character driven. So I think that's what he's getting at.
More athletic, less charisma. Yep.
No, I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what he's saying.
I do want to say something when it comes to what he's saying. I mean, they're making it now in today's day a lot more safer versus back then. It wasn't safer. It was pretty much fend for yourself and figure it out. Now it's a lot more safer. So I mean, of course, you'll be able to do a lot more things in
It's a
today's
lot
day.
softer. Call it how it is, Timbo. It's
All
soft
right, it's
now.
soft. It's soft,
They're
bro.
not
It's soft.
blading each
It's soft,
other. They're
bro.
not
They're
taking
not.
stiff
They're
chair
they're not
shots.
getting body slammed on fucking tacks. They're not
they're not
fucking
Guys,
blading.
choke slammed through
if there's
fucking
one thing I
fire
Everybody
hate,
can do
tables.
hammer
They're not
fist.
getting buried alive anymore. They're not fucking going through caskets.
Horse
Uh,
collar matches.
yeah, they're not.
Bunkhouse stampedes.
Come on,
Hey, somebody let
I mean, come
Southgate up.
on,
Hey, JD,
come
let
on,
Southgate up.
falling. Hey, throw choke slamming somebody 30 feet above the ground from hell in a cell.
Nobody biting.
Yeah, man.
Nobody
Yeah.
stabbing nobody else in the eye with a fork. Abdullah the Butcher is famous for
Yep.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bill the
because
All right,
Butcher.
I'll tell
so
you this now. The one difference that I noticed from yesteryear and our stuff that we like that today they do not know how to do. None of them throw a good working punch. They throw forearms that give each other concussions, and that's why it's actually worse now for when they're grappling because they're throwing forearms, and that's why our era is better because our era knew how to give a working punch that looked real. When Bret
Right.
Hart punched a guy in the face, it looked like he punched a guy in the face, even though he barely tapped him.
Hey,
So your
and
guys
by the
are
way,
out
the
there
stomps.
trying to give each other dizzy spells while our guys are out there trying to work.
Hey, and the stomps cleared back then too. The stomps cleared. The
all
stomps
right,
always cleared.
all right. So we know
You
y'all
know
about to
what, guys?
destroy half of
I
the
need to
men.
say this. And I hope Bando and Robert are listening to this. I feel like a lot is being dumped on you guys, and it's not like it's your fault. It's just what we've experienced being older. So I'm going to join you guys for the men to try to help you guys out.
Yeah, they need it, Zip. You should definitely do that because they're gonna need
Okay,
it.
that's perfect. So now it's 3-on-6 because y'all got Southgate to join y'all now. So y'all go ahead and give us y'all men's wrestlers. Southgate, you start us off with a WWF wrestler.
Is he awake?
You're on
Come on,
mute,
You're on mute.
Southgate.
Southgate. You're on mute.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Am I on the old school side?
No, you
Yeah,
just
you're
Yeah.
the old
yeah.
school.
Give
You
us a
just rose like the
WWF wrestler.
Undertaker. You just like
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so an old school wrestler,
Yeah.
A male wrestler.
Macho Man.
All right. Atrain.
All right. I didn't want to steal the show, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the GOAT. I'm gonna take the GOAT, Stone Cold Steve Austin, the two-time
Yes.
Hall of Famer, the Texas Rattlesnake. All
No
right,
Yeah.
this
casual.
guy is a six-time WWF champion, a two-time Intercontinental champion, a four-time Tag Team champion. Uh, let's just call it how it is. Three-time Royal Rumble winner, Triple Crown champion. Let's see here, two Slammy awards. Not to mention all the WCW and ECW achievements he's had in his career. He was the face of the biggest wrestling period, the Attitude Era. Austin was real. He was raw. He was the GOAT with the WWE or today might not even exist if it wasn't for Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know,
I'll agree with you on that. I'll
you
agree
can
with you on
never
that
have
though.
better feuds than Stone Cold Steve Austin against Vince McMahon, against The Rock. I mean, this guy went face to face with Iron Mike Tyson and flipped him off in his face. And that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.
That's like a mic drop right there.
All right. So Mac. Yo, Mac.
Is
Going
there
once.
anybody
I
out
gotta
there?
go, bro. I gotta go with the Heartbreak Kid, man, Shawn Michaels.
Heartbreak Kid,
I
Shawn Michaels.
mean,
All right.
everybody started getting the blueprint because of his famous ladder match against Razor Raymond. I mean, can we say WrestleMania's 2, bro,
Good
versus
choice.
Undertaker, 25 and 26? Brett Favre, 12, Kurt Angle, WrestleMania 21, and versus Ric Flair, WrestleMania 24. I mean, they needed a great match. They would give it, they needed something for entertainment, bro. They would put Shawn Michaels in it.
Shawn Michaels has 18 championships in his career. The icon, the showstopper, the main event.
All right. Mm, Gremlin.
So I'm probably going to go with a little bit of an unconventional pick for y'all because I'm taking the totality of what he has done in
And he was
wrestling. And
also the
it is
first
the
Grand
Midnight
Slam
Rider,
champion,
Dusty
bro.
Rhodes.
Oh, no way.
Yes,
Dusty
sir.
Rhodes
Dusty
is
Rhodes.
the
To be
Of
fair,
all
ultimate
time.
hold on, hold
All
creative
on.
time.
To be
genius.
fair, we're talking about what he did in WWF. That's what we're talking about. Not what they did
Well,
outside of.
what he brought to WWF also helped out. Dusty Rhodes is more influential behind the scenes while also being in front of the camera than any other person we've ever seen, maybe aside from Shawn Michaels. So, Dusty Rhodes, he took an insult of polka dots and made them famous. He's dancing, baby. He's filing, profiling. He's telling Ric Flair what to do, baby, because Dusty Rhodes is the American dream, taking the spots, making them famous just because he can, baby. It's Dusty Rhodes.
Fuck
All
yeah,
right.
Zip. Fuck
All right,
yeah.
Timbo.
Fuck yeah, Dollface.
All right, man.
Timbo.
See. A-Train kind of stole my guy, man. But I'm gonna go a little bit on that side, but just kind of on the opposite a little bit. Let's go with another icon. Started off wearing that yellow. the icon, the true
Oh.
icon, the American hero, the one who's had America's heart and his soul and their souls until he ripped it out and fucking leg dropped motherfucking Macho Man Randy
Oh,
Savage to turn
you're taking the
heel.
mooses, man.
Yes, that motherfucking
Taking the
goddamn
moose.
icon, Hulk Hogan. Yes, one of the
Hey,
ultimate
Bando,
heels
Bando.
in
Overrated.
You just took
WCW
the moose.
slash WWF history.
Yo,
Come
yo,
on,
this is
man.
Let me tell you something, brother. You
Let
just
me
took
tell you
that guy.
something, brother.
What
Let me
you
tell
gonna
you
do,
something.
brother?
Roddy
Hold on, time
Piper,
out.
come on,
Time out.
man.
Time out. This is hilarious. You want to know why? Because me and Bando were up here earlier, and I was like, Bando, I guarantee it, one of them's going to say Hulk Hogan. Next
Yep,
thing you
he's
know,
You know, I was going
Yes.
to.
He's the
Why
fucking Babe
not?
Ruth of pro wrestling. He's the
Fuck
mega star.
yeah.
Hollywood was the biggest baby face to turn heel ever. Let's
Oh,
be
yeah.
fucking
Ever.
real.
All you fans
Ever.
out there can go stick it, brother.
There we go. I knew Moose was gonna get excited
all right.
on this
So,
one.
Say stick it,
so
brother.
Moose, go ahead and give us yours.
Well, you took my man. You took my boy. You took the guy my role model, my hero. You know? The guy that slammed Andre the Giant in front of 93,000 plus the Pontiac Silverdome, brother. Yeah, baby. Anyway,
Yo.
let's see here. Since the Hawkster's off the table, which I'm going to go with another guy. Well, shit, that's not WWE. I was going to say Sting. Shit. Let's go with. Let me think of a real good one. Andre the Giant. I mean, why not, man? I mean, Andre the Giant. Let's speaking of getting slammed, Andre, 15 years undefeated, man. Biggest name in pro wrestling. Eighth
All right.
wonder, seventh wonder of the world, man. You know?
Okay, so
Overrated.
so we got y'all. We
That's
got
an
y'all
excellent.
set.
That's an excellent
now-
choice, but he actually didn't go 15 years undefeated.
Well, that's what they said, you know. We knew that's bullshit. But
Yeah,
So
fair
we got y'all people. So now it's down to me, Zip, and Bando. We got to come up with our six. I'll go ahead and start it off with the obvious pick. One of the obvious picks. Give me the tribal chief. And it speaks for itself. He held the belt for 1,300 and was it 19 days? Was it?
Yeah, 13, 19.
It was something like that. He held the belt
Yeah,
that long.
1,319 days.
He main evented WrestleMania 3 years in a row. He's won the Rumble twice. He's got the U.S. title. The only title that I think Roman hasn't got is the World Heavyweight Championship yet. And as soon as he gets that, which will be at WrestleMania, he will be a Grand Slam champ.
About time.
Hey, name another. Name two.
Okay, and my second pick. Who should I go with?
Don't take my pick.
Oh, it's already getting rough in the streets here.
Yeah, there he goes.
I got a list of fucking 25 wrestlers right now.
Give me
I got another one. I got another one.
Hold on, let's go.
Randy Orton is ours. Fuck, give me Randy Orton.
Okay.
Give me the
You can
RKO.
take Randy. You can take Randy.
Give me the 14-time world champ. RKO you out of nowhere. You're never safe when Randy's in the building.
nothing.
I gave
Bando,
you
we
my
gave. There's a
Randy and Roman.
layup. Bando, there's absolutely a layup, and you better hit it.
First of all, I'm going with the 17-time champ.
Yes.
John Cena. The
Yes,
greatest
sir.
of all time has held every single belt. He's held every single belt. The first one to do it.
There's one more layup, Bando.
Come
Yeah,
on,
Bando, you got hit.
youngsters.
You need a
Come on,
hint.
youngsters.
You need a hint.
My phone about to die.
You need a hint. Think about this. UFC.
Brock Lesnar.
There you go. There it is.
All right, now
All right.
Zip.
We'll just beat him with Goldberg. It's fine.
You didn't name Goldberg. The fact
Brock
is,
Lesnar is
old
rocking.
school, I am disappointed in you guys. You fumbled. You fumbled the biggest name there should have been. I'll get to
Well,
that at
yeah.
the end after I name my two.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me.
After I
Yeah,
name my two.
obviously.
I only
After
get
I
Well,
one
name
pick.
my
besides,
two. So
well, it's
I'm gonna
Undertaker.
Let
Nobody
me
said
just-
Undertaker.
hold on.
No,
You
no.
guys,
You
you
can't
guys
take him
already
now. It's
went.
too late.
You had your choices. You already went. You
Yeah,
already
you took
went.
your 6.
So I'm gonna.
Well, I can only pick
So I'm gonna
one.
name
I
my
was thinking,
two. You guys fumbled. So I'll name mine too. So hold on. So far we got Cena, we got Lesnar, we got Orton, and who was the first one?
Roman.
Was it
Roman
Roman.
Reigns.
Was it
Roman.
Roman
Yeah, Roman.
and
Yeah.
Roman? That's really good.
Ours.
That's really good.
Clears yours.
And by the way, when I said that there were 4 in the beginning, those were all 4 that I was expecting. So I figured it would be a little tricky coming down to the last ones. And the guy that I'm going to name is the guy that is the modern day Shawn Michaels, a guy who can out wrestle anyone in the ring and did so in his prime. And that is AJ Styles.
good one.
And
Yeah.
to fully appreciate him, you have to take the global view of him to truly appreciate him. The
You
next
don't get
guy
to
I'm going to
claim.
name,
You don't get to claim New Japan and fucking
TNA, none
Ring
of
of
that
Honor.
stuff.
I said to
TNA.
It's all
I said
boring
to fully
WWE
appreciate.
stuff.
Hold on. To be fair, you guys did name some other companies when you were naming your guys.
Yeah, you
So
did.
I'm just saying to fully understand what AJ is really about, you have to take a global look. But even if you just wanted to do the WWE, well, let's go take Paul Heyman's view, who called him the modern day Shawn Michaels. And we know that we value Paul Heyman's opinion.
Facts.
So for my second guy, oh, go ahead. Say what you got to say.
No, I was gonna ask who was your second.
Oh, okay. So the second guy, this is going to be an interesting choice because not everybody's going to be on board with this. But the fact is, I like him, so I'm going to go with him. This is kind of a tricky thing because he kind of spanned both eras, but he really didn't shine until the WWE came about. And that is the second greatest luchador of all time, Rey Mysterio. And put respect on his name.
Facts.
Right. Yeah, I remember him from
I do
WCW.
say this. WWF guys, you fumbled by not naming the reason why we are even discussing this. Vince McMahon.
McMahon, how about that? Vince, yeah,
If
you're
you
right.
the
that's all
greatest
you
heel of all time.
Greatest heel of all time.
Denny Mac.
he was.
Hey, JB, let me up on my other phone. That's what
You
I'm
want to
gonna
talk about? I heard somebody say Dusty Rhodes behind the scenes. Who owned the
Yeah, well,
company?
since you guys
Who
want to change the
came up
rules
with the
mid-debate, you
storyline?
want to
All
drop
the
that his
guys that you
past,
named,
right?
Hulk Hogan.
You don't want
You guys
to,
named
you
Hulk
want to change
Hogan.
the rules.
Who
It's cool.
made Hulk
Yep.
Hogan?
Well, it was
How
mutual.
am I
It was
changing
mutual.
rules? I just said you fumbled by
No,
not
I'm
naming them.
saying, I was saying Robert. Robert
Oh,
wants to change the
naming.
I
rules
said you
mid-debate and be
fumbled by
like the
not naming
owner
them.
of
How
the
did I
I
change
Thunder
the
or
couldn't
rules?
hear
anything.
nothing.
Yeah, but we're naming
The
elite
bottom
wrestlers.
line
We're not
is,
naming the
bottom
owner of the
line is,
company or
brother.
his
But yes,
I was going to say the
participation in
Iron
wrestling
Sheik
matches.
also. He was a great heel. The
Hold
Iron
on.
Sheik.
I want to get back to this me changing rules thing because some of you said, did I not hear somebody say, well, behind the scenes, Dusty was the most influential in what he came up with? Well, who hired him? I heard somebody say Hulk Hogan. Who made Hulk Hogan?
I don't know
Why is
how
it so
you guys
quiet?
left out The Rock and fucking The Undertaker.
Well, they made
Triple H,
That's facts.
it was a
Bret
mutual
Hart,
thing.
The Rock was
Oh,
Hogan,
that's facts, bro.
Vince and Hogan needed
The
each
Rock
other.
was more WWF.
Yeah, y'all so
I
The
don't
Rock
even
was
know
more
how
WWF.
how was The Rock left out?
Yeah. How the
The
fuck
Rock
did
was
The
we
more
most
leave out The Rock?
WWF
look
than
at
the
the
most
results,
WWE.
bro.
the
So
the most electrifying man. It
The
was left out.
10-time WWF champion.
that's on
Literally the greatest
that's
talker on
not
the
on the
mic.
WWE. That's on the WWF.
So when it
I
comes
consider The
down
Rock
to it, and I think,
WWF.
in all honesty, when it comes down to the men's, I actually think it's more close than you think.
Nah, you're tripping.
I mean, we got a 17-time champ, we got a 14-time champ, we got the dude that held the belt
We got
for
a
the
5-time
longest.
champ, United States.
Yeah,
But
you got a dude that held the belt for the longest time. 1,313 days.
We
the
have the
first one,
best.
so
We have
He
the
you know,
didn't
definition.
hold on. We can't
The
say that
second longest.
because Bruno Sammartino still has the record.
Yeah,
Second longest.
yeah.
But
You
but
got to
they
be
didn't
right.
call him that.
Don't come
No,
casual.
Bob
They
Be
didn't call
Backlund, I
him.
factual.
Hold
still
on,
think
you
has
didn't
another
hold on.
record after Bruno.
and the first one to hold every single title.
But
Who held
all the wrestlers.
it
But
the
hold on.
By the
shortest?
way,
But
Hulk Hogan,
hold on.
Hulk
But all the
Hogan is
wrestlers that we
hold on.
literally just named
Hulk Hogan is in
are first
Hulk
ballot
Hogan is
Hall
in
of
second
Famers.
place. Hulk Hogan is in
Ours are
second
too,
place.
dog. Roman Reigns.
All
No,
right.
no,
Bro.
no.
So you know what? We'll take the greatest 3 tag teams of all time. We'll take the Hardys, Edge and Christian, and the Dudley Boys. Hardys have 8 tag team championships. Edge
Hold
and
on, we're
Christian
doing
have
tag teams
7.
now.
The Dudley Boys have 10. That's 39 tag team
Okay. Okay,
championships.
you want to do that? We'll take the Usos. We'll take the
39
New Day. Hold on, take the Usos. We'll take the New Day. Somebody
cooked
give me a
already.
third one. Somebody
Cooked
give me a
already.
third one.
Can't even come up
I'll
with a
take
third
Hey,
one.
our
The
Cooked.
A-Train.
Shield,
A-Train,
foundation,
I got a
our
better
the
than
foundation,
Shield,
you.
demolition,
the Shield.
I think
British
Robert,
British
Shield. Yeah,
Bulldogs.
we had the
Cooked.
Shield. The Shield.
Robert. I
Gentlemen,
Before
think
you say
whenever
it
the
was
you're
fun, but
naming,
I
demolition,
gotta go.
we stole them
Hey,
motherfuckers.
gentlemen, can I say one thing?
hold
'Cause I
on,
gotta go. I gotta go. I
hold on,
gotta
'cause
go.
all right. Robert, whenever you're naming your tag team, I think you're thinking of more of like how long they've held the belt versus how many times they've won the belt.
Yes, but that's what I want to get into real quick. If you're going to talk about how many times somebody held the title, then he has every right to talk about how long somebody held the title. And the 2
Facts.
longest reigning tag teams are the
The New Day and the
New
Usos.
Day.
Day and the Usos. That
Well,
being
then let's
said,
talk
gentlemen, it
about
was fun. I appreciate it and hope to do it again with all of you.
Yep. And if
Yes,
you want
sir.
to
It was
talk about
great.
a streak, let's talk about a 22 straight WrestleMania winning streak by The Undertaker. Let's talk
Yeah, let's
about
talk
that
about that.
streak.
There
Let's
we
talk
go.
about the 22 straight WrestleMania winning streak. Let's talk about that.
Straight
Yeah.
crickets.
Yeah.
Crickets.
Anyways, who ended his reign? Brock Lesnar. Oh yeah. Anyways,
Embarrassing.
but anyways, this has been a great debate.
Yeah, good
I
time.
think y'all
Good
won the
Yeah,
time.
men's
we'll
side. We
take the
won the women's
NWO. We'll
side.
take
It
DX.
was a pretty even debate. We have, I mean,
We'll
all
take
around.
NWO. We'll take
Honestly, it shows how good
NWO.
WWE was back in the day, and that's what we're
Moose
trying to
World
get to
Order,
show how
brother.
good it was back in the day and how good it is now. And, and you know, we got some good names now. We got some great names now. That I mean, we got rising stars that's going to be huge, like Oba. And this is just to throw some names out there that's coming up. Oba, Javon Evans, Trick Williams, Saruka. I can't wait till she hits the main roster. Saruka has one
She
of the
reminds me of Lita.
best,
She
in my
reminds me of
opinion,
Lita.
one of the best wrestling moves for women. Uh, that that Soul Snatcher, man, it's something special. I'm sure we can all agree on that. There's 2 Southgates. Hold on. Okay. But anyways, like I was saying, we can all agree we got some young rising stars coming. Y'all had y'all's time, but now is our time. It's our time.
Let's just
And
enjoy it, man.
unfortunately,
Not like pro
we're
wrestling.
actually stuck with Triple H writing our script. So at least
Hey,
y'all had
hey,
Yeah.
Vince McMahon writing yours.
hey, Robert. We'll take gold dust. You can have Stardust.
Yep.
Listen, dog, I don't want either
There
one
you
of
go.
those.
I don't
Anyways,
want none.
uh, uh, we watched. Me and Bando watched. This what started this whole thing. Let's speak on what started this whole thing in the first place. We were watching some WWF off of JB's live, and man, y'all had some weird matches back in the day, bro. That
Some weird
y'all
matches,
had dudes
bro.
walking out with eyeballs and stuff. Like, y'all were weird.
Yeah, you guys don't
Y'all,
know
y'all,
about
y'all
Midian.
dudes were a bunch of weirdos. That's that's
Yeah, that
that's
was
y'all
circus. It
wrestlers
was circus.
And then you
back in the
got a
day. I
dude
mean, Hulk
who
Hogan
then you
was
got a
good.
bro. Then y'all
Well,
got a
if you wanted
dude
to
painted in
see
blue.
Stone Cold, I can't take nothing
Jim
away from Stone
Crockett
Cold. He was something
promotions
special.
and
He was
WCW
absolutely
and
special.
NWA was more
Rattlesnake. Yeah,
not the
everybody knows
circus
his
shit.
thing. I drink a beer. Everybody
Vince
knows that.
McMahon was circus.
He
Hey,
still
bro,
gets a pop when he comes out.
you guys had
I'll
the
say The Rock
boogeyman.
gets a pop when he comes out. Still, but
I mean,
I'm
we
starting to
did
not
have
like The
the
Rock.
only Olympic gold medalist who
That might
won
just
it
be
with a
me,
broken
but I
neck.
just can't like The Rock no more now. Not with his new style. Not as the final boss. Can we agree on that?
Hey man, The Rock is The Rock, bro. It doesn't matter.
The Rock did have funny moments though.
But yeah. Um anybody have anything they want to add to this?
I'm good, brother.
I think that's pretty much it. I
All
mean,
right.
Yeah,
Well,
this old man
like
has to
Gremlin
go to
said
bed,
earlier,
brother.
click that link. Use code not moved. It takes you to Bet US. What else was it, Gremlin?
Chubby energy drinks. Use code not move. We
Bet
also got our
US.
links with the NFL shop, MLB
We also
shop.
got the WWE 2K26 giveaway. I don't know. Let me see if JB put in the comments how many subscribers he wants to get to for that. No, he didn't. But basically, just show proof that you subscribe to it, and basically that's it. If you show proof, show proof to JB, and it'll put you in the giveaway.
well, thanks
And
for
we'll
having
let
me
you
on
know
the
more about it.
podcast,
Just
Rob.
stay in tune with the
Yeah,
Not Move
thanks for having me
podcast.
on, Robert.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
Thanks for
this has
having me
been
on.
real, y'all.
Appreciate it.
Thank y'all for all coming out. Thank you, Gremlin. Thank you,
Appreciate it,
Liz.
man.
Thank you, Zip. Thank you, Timbo. Thank you, Bando. Thank
Sir.
you, Atrain. Hey, just thank y'all, man. And
The Attitude Era is
besides that,
goated.
Not Move podcast out.
Hey,
This non-casual podcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or reused without the authorized written consent of the Not Move Podcast Network. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.